Hey guys, Wildcat Robotics here from the forums, and today, for my 1 subscriber special, I'm going to teach you guys all how to power cycle. So power cycling is a very important element of Vex Robotics. If you don't do it properly, you might not have a working robot. So you see, I've got this thing that you've seen before, and it's not working. When I'm pressing the button, it doesn't turn on. Tried turning it on, and nothing's happening. So it's currently plugged into my computer, and as you can clearly see, it's telling me that I need to power cycle. So in order to power cycle, a very intricate process has to be in. First, you have to flip your machine over, make sure the battery falls out, and then leave it so it's sort of belly side facing up. Then, okay, this is going to be hard to do while holding the phone. What you want to do next is you have to put the battery on the machine, flip it over again. Now the switch is currently in the on state, and that's a mistake on my part. It should be in an off state right now. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to unplug the motors and then unplug the USB, and you're going to have to plug the USB back in. If I can get that. Plug the USB back in, turn it on and turn it off again. Alright, so we haven't finished power cycling yet. Then the next step, we need to put the battery back in. Don't plug it in yet though. You can't plug the battery back in, otherwise your Cortex will fail. Then you have to, in order to completely power cycle, you have to place it here, let it sit for around 5 to 10 seconds. So count with me. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. Now the Cortex will recognize this battery as its own battery, so that's just part of the power cycling process. Then you have to plug in the battery back into the computer, so the computer knows it's the battery that goes with the Cortex. So let's try and plug it in. Hang on, this is a bit painful. Alright, so most computers don't have this, but my computer has a very special port just for the battery. As you can see, it's plugged in. Now, we unplug it, okay, without destroying the battery. And right after that, you can plug the battery back in, so bear with me. Alright, battery's plugged back in then. So now, remember, you have to plug in the USB after you're done. So the USB is plugged back in, and now all you have to do is turn on the robot. No. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. Alright, so you have to turn it back off. Now, normally what you want to do is you want to do the whole process over again. But for the time being, I'm just going to skip through all that. Okay, hey, I'm back, and so I had to wait around an hour or two. So we're almost done power cycling. So now what you have to do is unplug the battery, plug it back in again. What you have to do now, the speaker was telling us there was a problem, so most likely the problem was that it wasn't registered with the computer. So you plug it in again through that very special port. It's plugged in. Let it sit for a couple seconds. Unplug it. Plug it back into the robot. Alright. Now it should be done. So, alright, you just have to make sure it's plugged in. Oh yeah, and don't forget, you can't plug the motors back in. Otherwise, your power cycling will be all a waste of time. Turn the robot back on. Alright, now you can plug your robot's motors back in. If I can do it. Oh yeah, and now the speaker is actually telling us that everything is good. It's giving us the okay because it's sounding slightly different than before, so everything's good. We'll turn it off for now because it's being annoying. And now you just have to plug the motors back in. And we're done. So yeah, that's how to power cycle your Vex Robotics robot. Just have to have a computer, a battery, and a Cortex. That's all you need to do. Alright, well, I'll see you next time.